Hi, it's Allison, That Country Club. I'm going to take you through my favorite lower body stretch sequence. So we'll be targeting our hips, our ankles, our hamstrings. We'll get some spine twist in there. We'll be nice and open through the torso and the upper body. So it should feel pretty good. All you're going to need is a mat and possibly a yoga strap. If you don't have the yoga strap, a belt or a dog leash are pretty much the same thing. We're going to hold each stretch anywhere from a minute to 90 seconds, making sure we're breathing deeply into all of those movements. I'm going to show you just on one side, and then you guys can start the video from the beginning to get the other side. So get your mat, get a yoga strap or whatever you might need for that, and lay yourselves out nice and long. Take a big stretch, reaching for opposite sides of the room. Somebody's pulling you in both directions. All right, now that you're nice and relaxed down on the mat, we're going to start with the right leg. So that's the side I'm going to show you. Go ahead and hug your knee up into your chest, up towards your armpit. Pin those shoulder blades down on the floor. And let's do some big, slow ankle circles. Think about range of motion, drawing that circle really large, not fast. About 3 in one direction, and then go ahead and switch for 3 in the other direction. Still hugging that knee up and into your chest. After those 3, start that motion into the hip joint. A big slow ankle, not ankle anymore, hip circle. Let's do 4 of these in each direction. Other way. Two more. All right, we're going to send our leg up for that hamstring stretch. This is where you might find your yoga strap or your dog leash or your belt helpful. Putting it around your foot, straightening that leg as much as possible, giving it a pull in. We're going to start for that minute hold. You can always back off of that stretch and settle back in, maybe a little more. Breathing deeply into those hamstrings. Don't hold your breath. I like to work into my hip a little more sometimes by bending my knee, flexing my foot, and then straightening it back out nice and slow. About 20 more seconds. Make sure your leg is nice and long. Remember, you can always back off of it as you need to. Other leg is reaching nice and long down on the floor. We're going to start a little bit of movement. So if you have any buckles on your straps, watch out for those. I want you to reach your leg across your body, like a big windshield wiper, and then away. If you don't need the strap, you can just set it off to the side. We're going to do 3 of these. Across your body and away. This is the 3rd one. I'm going to pause with my leg reaching to the right. So I'm on my right leg. I want my right leg off to the right side. My left hip, my left shoulder are down on the floor. We're going to settle in for another minute on this side. So I've got my strap around my right foot. I'm holding it in my right hand, and I'm reaching that leg away. That stretch goes down the inside of my right leg. Opposite side. Down on the floor, deep breaths in and out. Halfway there. Try to relax, release any of those anxious thoughts. Enjoy the stretch. We all probably need it. Maybe we've been sitting around for a little bit too long, or maybe you just went for a nice walk. 10 more seconds. All right, our right leg is going to come across our body to the left side. This is where we get that nice spine twist. I like to bend my elbows at 90 degrees and lay the back of my hands down on the floor. And then take this left hip and tuck it up underneath of you a little bit. And letting gravity pull that leg down. Settling in for another minute over here. Twenty more seconds. Take the tip of your right toe and draw a quarter of a circle back down to meet the left leg. So we're laying nice and long again. We're going to bend both knees. Still on the right side. Take that right ankle, cross it over your left. Right hand is on the inside of the right knee, and we want to encourage that knee away, opening it up. Settling in here. We'll hold this one for about 30 seconds because we're just preparing to go into the next movement. We're going to stay in this crossed over position, encouraging our knee away. I'm going to hold my left ankle with my left hand and drop both legs down towards the left. So I feel that stretch in the outside of my right hip. Trying to keep my left leg in close, my right knee pointing up. Staying here for a nice long minute. Again, you can always take a break from the stretches. Hug your knees into your chest. Get back into it. Halfway. Still keeping the legs crossed over. Let's just bring everything back into the center. You're going to turn your right knee in to point to your nose. And the weight of the right leg is going to bring the left leg over to the right. Now that stretch moved into the outside of the left hip. And use that right leg. Maybe you want to put more pressure or a little less. We'll give it about another 30 seconds on this side. And then everything still crossed over, comes back to the center. We're going to go into our figure four. You have a lot of options for figure four. You might need your strap again, looping it around the left leg and pulling them both in. If you don't need your strap, you can just reach through and pull. And another creative thing you can do with your strap is actually put it around your left foot and give it a pull in that way. So Holding for another minute. Find a nice stretch for that figure 4. More seconds on this side. You might rock a little bit to one side or the other. See where you feel a little more stretch. And you're going to send both legs away. Reach yourselves out nice and long. Getting ready to start on the left side. So from here, get yourselves ready for the other side and restart the video. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that stretch.